Lazy back bending normally creates lower back pain and therefore not a particular level of enthusiasm to continue exploring it. So it's what's called counterintuitive, which is to say that if you don't pay attention, if you just do it like automatically try and bend your back, you'll do it with poor technique and cause yourself unnecessary suffering, which is really not what we're trying to do in a yoga class. There's too much suffering without you creating unnecessary suffering. So create good alignment, try to listen to the instructions, and notice if you've got lower back pinching, because you don't want that. So we're trying to pull the belly in to stabilize, roll the shoulders back and open the chest, and lengthen the belly and breathe in the ribs. Okay, now keep pulling the hands towards your feet, and then you're going to lift up the elbows just 1 inch off the floor there, and breathe. So elbows off the floor, shoulders down the back, open chest. I'm not pushing with my hands, I am in fact pulling with my hands, so my chest opens. Keep breathing. So I'm pulling with my hands, my shoulders are down the back. Okay, exhale, slowly lower down. Take my hands back level with my heart. So, more conventional cobra pose. Keep pulling the hands back again. Shoulders loop down the back. Open the chest, inhale. Pull the belly away from the spine. Open heart. I'm not pushing with my hands here. I'm just squeezing my elbows in. My hands are lightly assisting, but mostly it's the back muscles that are working. Breathe. Exhale down. Okay, toes tuck under. Press the knees down so the hips start to come up. As you do that, you pull the legs into the hip sockets, you scoop out the lower belly. The hips are going to move back. Feel them moving back by working the hip flexors. Slide back on the exhale, and then lift up the knees and drop the head. Familiar downward dog, first downward dog. So you can alternately lift and lower the heels. You can wag the tail. You can just sort of settle in as if it's an unfamiliar pose that you haven't done before. Keep pushing the floor away so the shoulders keep moving back. The hips move back. The arms are straight but not locked. The legs are not locked either. There's space behind the back of your knees. You can even spread your toes wide so that you can feel the inner arches of your feet. Hopefully you're still breathing and you're still with me. Okay, so drop the tail down like so. And you're going to curl the tail down. And as you inhale, come back to plank. So just a counter movement that we're looking at here. Then as you exhale, soften the knees, send the pubic bone back, and slide the hips back as if you're the opposite action. So you're going to slide back with the pubic bone, and then as you inhale, the tail's going to drop, and you're going to curl, 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 shoulders forwards, plank. Soften the knees, bend them, let the hips start to fold. Your pubic bone drops, the back starts to arch, and you move back, push with the arms. Slide back, up to dog, and then exhale, tail down, curl, 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 curl. Let's inhale, 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 inhale. Soften the knees, slide back, pubic bone back, exhale. Slide as if you're skimming the shins across the floor as your sit bones go back, and then you straighten up again. Let's do a few more. Tail down on your inhale, come forwards. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, knees bent. So it's as if the shins are coming parallel to the floor. Then the pubic bone drops and you push the floor away. Pubic bone through the legs, slide back and up. And inhale, tail down, curl forwards. Okay, now come to plank. Drop the knees down. Knees, chest, chin again. Keep squeezing your elbows in. Hands towards your hands pulling this way towards your feet. Lead with the heart. Heart first, then the chin, and then knees go back, belly comes down, and you're on the floor again. Okay, so from here, going to take the hands, interlace them together. Pull the belly away from the floor. Engage the back muscles. Keep pulling the hands towards your feet. Lift up. Engage. So the back muscles lift you up. Notice if you're distending the belly. Don't distend the belly. Push down through the feet, pull up through the belly. Breathe into the ribs. As restricted as the breathing is, keep breathing there. Under the armpits and into the ribs. Work the legs, don't let the buttocks go to sleep. The buttocks are still active. Sleepy buttocks will lead to back and SI joint pain. Okay, release the hands onto the floor. Keep working the buttocks. Keep working the back. Keep pulling with the hands, as if you're trying to drag the spine out of the pelvis. As if you're not pushing down, but pulling this way, as if you're dragging forwards, pulling the spine through. Okay, and then if you want to try, what we can then do is you're going to start to drag the feet. So you press the knees down into the floor, drag the feet, drag the feet, drag the feet, drag the feet. Keep the knees on the floor. So my hips have come up, my knees are on the floor though.